This very well might be the most embarrassing video that I've ever made, and that is a very bold statement. I want to apologize not only for what you're going to see in this book, but also for the horrendous state of my fingernails right now. I hope that it doesn't distract too much from the content of this video. This is my current sketchbook. As you can see, it is sketchbook number 11, so it's going to be the 11th sketchbook that I've finished. I haven't finished it yet. It's not complete, but I'm showing it to you anyways just because sketchbook 9 and 10 are extremely embarrassing. I apologize for any background noise that you might hear. My dogs are playing out in my living room. But yeah, this is my current sketchbook. I've been working on it since, I want to say, March of this year, which actually makes it the longest amount of time that I have ever spent on a sketchbook, like one of the sketchbooks that I'm planning on finishing. So that's a little bit embarrassing. But yeah, so as you can see, I like to decorate my sketchbooks with stickers. All of these are from either Etsy or conventions. If I remember them, I'll put the artists of each of the stickers on screen if I can find them. Anyways, y'all aren't here to look at my stickers. Y'all are here to see the most embarrassing book that I own. So let's go ahead and get into it. On the first page, of course, is the title page that doesn't actually have anything on it, and that's because I actually save the first page for last. I do it at the end of every sketchbook, and it's basically just to see my improvement, see how far I've come since the beginning of the sketchbook, since the most recent piece in the sketchbook is going to be first, and then the oldest piece in the sketchbook is going to be second, which, as you can see here, is Bakugo from My Hero Academia. I don't know why I chose him to be the first sketch that I did in this book, which, you know, there are tons of other characters that I probably would have been more likely to choose, but I decided to do Bakugo. I don't think he looks too bad. I think I was playing around with a new pencil when I drew this. I don't like this one very much, so don't look at it. Then we also have some Tainari. Oop, I touched the camera. Not much to say about this page. Moving on. Yeah, I was definitely experimenting with a new pencil. This is, of course, Shinha from Genshin Impact. There's going to be a lot of fan art in this book. Not all of it is going to be particularly good, but yeah, I was playing around with a new pencil. I drew this, I think, a little bit before her first rerun started, so this was a little bit of just, like, you know, paying my tribute to her, hoping that she would come home, and she did. I do have Shinha now. I really like this sketch. I can't remember what I referenced for it, but I think the pose is really cool, even if one of her legs is longer than the other. That's a little bit embarrassing. This is just an OC, nothing too interesting. Here's a Diona sketch. Diona was on Shinha's banner, and Diona is one of my favorite cryo characters, so I drew her. And then these are all of my, are me and my friends Steven Universe OCs, who I actually drew on this page. This one is mine, this is Blue Moon Obsidian, this is my friend Tansy's, I believe Strawberry Opal, and then this is my friend Cherry's, theirs is Rose Gold Pearl, and then the three of them fuse into Rainbow Opalite, and that's what they look like. And so I thought it was a really interesting exercise trying to combine three characters into one, especially because my style is definitely more complex than the Steven Universe style. So it was interesting to see like how I could combine three pretty different character designs into one, but I think I did a pretty okay job. This page is embarrassing! So, we've got some Lucky Might. Of course, there was bound to be Lucky Might in this book. And I don't want to talk about this page. This is embarrassing. Don't look at any of these, please, okay? Moving on. We have some studies that I did of goats. I believe I went to the zoo to do these, and I was just sat down with my sketchbook and I was drawing goats. I did a little goat character design for a project I was working on that I didn't end up finishing, so that's cool. This is my pony Sona. It's just supposed to be me as a pony, nothing too interesting. I actually used to draw ponies quite a lot when I was first starting out, like, as an artist. My Little Pony was one of the first shows that I really got into drawing. I believe I started getting serious about drawing in 2nd and 3rd grade, so that was when My Little Pony had just started airing, so I was really into ponies back then. This is a design I made for Celestia Ludenberg for an AU that I was doing with my friends. It was kind of a joke, but she's my favorite Danganronpa character, and I think she turned out really pretty. I don't know if I should show y'all this page either. This is my Lackadaisy OC. This isn't their current design. I've made a new design for them that should be somewhere later in this sketchbook. This is a fusion I did of Cutiefly and Raichu. The prompt was to take a randomly generated Pokemon, which I got Cutiefly, and combine them with your favorite Pokemon, which is Raichu. And so I made Raifly, and I think this turned out pretty cute. Some more of my Lackadaisy OC. Yeah, like I said, this isn't their current design. There's, oh, this is so embarrassing. So moving on. Here's some more Lackadaisy. Y'all can't see this page. This is weird. There's some Mitzi, more Mordecai. My Lackadaisy OC is named Juno, by the way. So yeah, that's that page. Here's some, this is so stupid! Here's some human Juno and Mordecai. I don't really want to talk about it. Okay, so this is when Nahida was getting her first rerun. So this was near the tail end of version 3, I want to say. So yeah, I was drawing Nahida as a way to like manifest her, and I lost the 50-50 to Jean. But it's okay, because I got Nahida eventually. I do have her now. She is on my Hyperbloom team. But I don't actually have a lot of experience drawing younger characters. I think I made her look a little too old here. She looks like a preteen instead of like a young child, but I did my best. I was trying my best. This is a razor that I did for one of my friends. Mona sketch. Not very good. This is Racing Miku 2022. She is one of my favorite Miku figures, and I cannot afford to purchase her, so I decided to draw her. I love the pose that she's in. I love her outfit. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's so cool. I love Racing Miku 2022. I hope that one day I can get her. I don't actually own any Miku figures. I love Miku, but I don't own any figures yet, so I'm hoping that Racing Miku can be one of my first. Here's some more Genshin sketches we did. These were all characters I was hoping to get on Nahida's banner. Of course, Nahida. Then if I lost the 50-50, I wanted it to either be to Mona or Tainari, because they're my two favorite standard banner characters. And then I also wanted to get Layla, and I did get her. I have her C2. She's on my Yoimiya team. If you play Genshin, you probably don't have any idea what I'm talking about. I really love Mona's design, and I believe I drew her in her alternate outfit here, but yeah, I just think she's one of the prettiest Genshin characters, especially her outfit. I think it's really pretty. This was a original draft for my Diona redesign that y'all haven't seen yet. Here's some Lucky Might. Here's Yaimiko. This is one of my OCs. Her name is Ash, and I just thought they were really similar, so I drew them next to each other. They're both pretty pink girlies, so, you know, that's that. Okay, so I don't know if y'all should see this page either. My parents watch my channel, so if you're seeing this, sorry. This is my Breath of the Wild OC. Their name is Juno. All of my characters are either named Lucky or Juno. You'll see that's a trend because I am not creative. So this is my Breath of the Wild OC Juno. They're a Korok. Obviously they don't look like it, but they can shapeshift. That's like their power. Like, you know how all the champions have like a special power? Juno is also supposed to be a champion. Their power is shapeshifting. So very original. Yeah. Okay, so Juno was also made to be shipped with Rivali. Nobody talk to me in my comment section. Don't even. I don't want to hear it. I have loved this man since the game came out in 2017, so y'all are not going to be able to persuade me because I know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? These are them together, obviously. They're engaged, but they couldn't get married before the calamity happened, so so that's kind of sad. These are some of my Mona concepts for a redesign, once again, that I haven't done yet. I was leaning more towards like, actually no, I'm not gonna spoil it. Y'all can't hear about my thought process for these because I'm gonna make a video on them. This is a sketch I did of Lucky before I actually ended up starting my channel. All of these sketches are from May, I want to say, either May or April. So this is way before I started my channel in June. This is a sketch for my Diona redesign. This didn't end up being her final design, but I thought it was still pretty cute. This is my Miraculous Ladybug OC. Her name is Jamie Megatron. That is her legal name. And she, in an AU that I'm writing, once again with my friends, she replaces Marinette as Ladybug. Marinette is still in, like, she still goes to the school, but she just isn't Ladybug. Jamie is Ladybug. I don't have an explanation. I just really don't like Marinette or Ladybug. I don't know, I can't explain it. So Jamie, you know, she has a little bit more of a complicated design than Ladybug. Not even a little bit. Jamie is more complicated than Ladybug. Her hero name is Lady Bird. Originally it was also Ladybug, but I just wanted to make more of a distinction between the two of them. And I draw her a lot, actually. She's in the sketchbook a fair amount. She's definitely a comfort OC. I like to draw her a lot. I think she's really pretty. I don't know if I'd ever make a video talking about her just because I feel like straight up making a video on why I'm replacing Marinette with an OC is kind of out there, but that's her. I did these before I did the Doki Doki Literature Club video, which was my first video. These aren't really like redesigns per se. I was playing around once again with a new pencil. So first I drew Yuri, and I didn't plan on drawing the other three, but I felt like the page was incomplete without them. So you can see that I kind of lost motivation as I went. I put more effort into Yuri because Yuri's my favorite, and then they kind of decrease in quality a little bit. Sorry, Sayori. But I still think these are really cute, especially Yuri. I think I did the best with her probably, but I also really like how Monica turned out. This is an OC that I have for Doki Doki Literature Club. There's a kind of joke AU that me and some of my friends have where there's a baking club, but it's full of all boys because the literature club is full of all girls. So it would be a dating sim with the same premise, but it's just 4 boys instead of 4 girls. And his name is Mitsuo. He wandered into the literature club looking for the baking club and just kind of stayed there. He's friends with Yuri. They're really cute. Yeah, I think he's silly. Some more Yuri. This was supposed to be my Spider Sona, and I actually never ended up making the Spider Sona video like I said I would. I'm sorry. I just didn't have enough ideas. Like, I felt like the design was kind of uninspired. But yeah, their name is Spinner. Nothing too interesting to say about them. This is an OC. Y'all can't actually see him because that is a spoiler for a video that I may or may not make in the future. Here's some more Lucky, and then also some more Ladybird. Ladybird is the OC I like to draw when I'm playing around with poses because, you know, the heroes of Miraculous Ladybug, they're doing a lot of, you know, action poses. So I like to use Ladybird to study those, also because I like the way that I really like this sketch. This is one of my favorite sketches in this book, because I like the way that her yo-yo flows in contrast to her hair, and I like how dynamic her pose is. I like how her outfit flows. I just think that this sketch, probably one of the best things that I've made. Some more Jamie, not too much to say. Oh yeah, and Ladybird's fighting style is supposed to be inspired by ballet, because as a civilian she does ballet, but it kind of contrasted with the heels that she has on her design, so I did eventually make the decision to take away the heels. As much as I love them, I did have to take the heels away to lend more into her fighting style. More Ladybird, more pose practice. She is, of course, shipped with Cat Noir. You know, it's whatever, it's whatever. I don't want to talk about it. I also did a Volpina redesign. I changed her hair a little bit. I also was playing around with this like shading style where I use like lines to fill it in. I don't know if it's cross-hatching or something kind of different, but I really like this spread. They're in this AU, Alia doesn't get the Fox Miraculous. Lila gets it because she gets a redemption arc or whatever, just because I like Lila. So she gets a redemption arc, and then they're friends. Okay, so there's a bunch of sticky notes covering this page because these are all OCs that I'm not ready to show you guys yet. They're the OCs that I talked about in my Q&A video. If you haven't watched it, it's a good video. I spent a lot of time on it, gave me a really big headache. But yeah, I talked about them in my Q&A video a little bit, how I really want to make like a dedicated video on all of them. I just haven't worked up the courage to yet. But anyways, here's some more Jamie. There's a lot of things taped into this sketchbook because when I go to work, I don't normally bring my sketchbook with me, so I draw on like receipts or note cards and I tape them into my sketchbook. I also think it adds like a little bit of, you know, texture diversity or whatever. These are Michael Afton from Five Nights at Freddy's. This is my design for him post-scooping. I think he's a handsome lad. I just think he's neat. He's special to me. And then I drew this while I was on vacation with my family, and I remember exactly when it was. It was June 26th because that is the Raiden Shogun's birthday, and I drew this for her birthday. I love the Raiden Shogun. She is my favorite Genshin character. I main her. I have her C1, hoping to get her to C3. These I also did on vacation. We were staying at a place that was next to a ranch, so I got to see a lot of cows. So I studied some cows, I did a horse study. I got some really cheap watercolors from a grocery store. They were literally $2 and I swatched them. They were not very good. Here's some more Lucky Mite. This is them in college. This is David's shield. He doesn't look very good. He doesn't look good in my style. I don't want to talk about it. These sticky notes were really transparent, so I was trying to use that to cover this one. This is another OC that y'all can't see yet. This is my Vanny redesign. I don't think I talked about it in the video, but I imagine that after the events of Security Breach, when she leaves with Gregory and Glamrock Freddy, she cuts her hair. Actually, no, I think I did talk about it in the video because I know a lot of people cut their hair as a way to signify like taking back control. So, you know, I had her cut her hair. She's got this cute little bob going on. Not much to talk about there. And then, these are William Afton and my Five Nights at Freddy's OC, who is also named Lucky. Most of my self-inserts are named Lucky. This is them. Not much to say about these. This page! I love this page so much! These are my two best friends in the entire world. I mentioned them earlier. They are the friends who made the Steven Universe OCs that are fused with mine. I care about them more than anything in this whole entire world. They watch all of my videos, or they say that they watch all of my videos. But yeah, this is Tansy and Cherry. I love them so much. If you're watching this video, I love you guys. They have made this whole entire channel possible. They have encouraged me non-stop to keep pursuing my dream of being a YouTuber, and without them, I would not be anywhere near where I am today. So, I love you guys. And then these are all three of us as ponies. I thought this was really cute. I drew this when I was out of town and I was missing them really bad. So I drew them, I didn't have my phone with me, so I drew them from memory. I think I did a pretty good job. But this is all of our pony sonas, and I think they turned out really, really cute. I love them a whole lot. This is more Ladybird. I was experimenting with some new markers that I had gotten. This is highlighter and Tombow markers, and then ballpoint pen. And I love this page. I think it's really cool. It's supposed to be like part of Jamie's transformation sequence, and then her purifying and Akuma. I love this sketch. A lot of my favorite sketches are of Jamie, so you'll see her a lot in this book. This was some concept sketches for Cure Comet. This was before, of course, before the BNHA OC video, but I was playing around with Comet. They were designed has stayed pretty much the same, except I added some more flowing elements to make them look more ethereal, and also I changed their high ponytail to a low ponytail just because I thought it made a more interesting silhouette. Here's some Lucky Vanny. This was some sketches I did before the Vanny video. Nothing too interesting. So there's some more Lucky Mite on this page. There's a study of Kokomi from Genshin Impact, some more Lady Noir. That's their ship name as well. It's not like I'm gonna change it. And then these are sketches for, these are concept sketches for pins that I got made by GSJJ, who is actually a partner with me for this video. Is this a good segue? I don't know if this is a good segue. Yes, it was a perfect segue. Like I said, I partnered with GSJJ to draft a design and produce these amazing Lucky pins and stickers that I am just so happy with. Obviously, first thing I had to do was design them. I'd never made enamel pins before, but everything went perfectly smoothly. I got the designs sent over, and then they had them made for me. Right, here I am on the GSJJ website. We have both enamel pins and stickers under products. So I'm gonna go to stickers. And here you can see some of the stickers that they've made, all of their reviews. You can go to quick order, and I've got the first one, so that's the one I'm going to pick. You have the choice of all of these different sizes, but I'm going to pick let GSJJ decide for me. And then I have die cut stickers. That's where the outline is around the design instead of it being a square or a circle, so I'm gonna pick die cut. And then my stickers are glossy, but you can also get them matte. My stickers have slip backing, but of course there's also no slip backing. Both of them are easy to take off. It's just the slip backing makes them a little bit easier. And then you can pick from all of these different quantities, but you can also pick just making one sticker. And so there's no minimums. You can order as many as you want if you just want one sticker, or if you want like 5 or 6 to maybe give to your friends, that's an option too. You pick your currency, and then it'll show you everything that you've selected, and then you just hit submit inquiry, and that's all you have to do. That's how easy it is to get your own stickers made. And then the process is extremely similar for enamel pins. So yeah, that's how easy it is to get custom pins and stickers made by GSJJ. If you're interested, I have links in the description and also in the comments. Thank you so much to GSJJ for partnering with me on this video. I absolutely love how my stickers and my pins came out, and you guys should go make some of your own. I've given some to my friends. They all love them. I have them on like every single bag that I own. And then I also had stickers. This is how these stickers came out. They're so cute. I didn't have one accessible because I had already put it on my laptop and my iPad. They're so cute, and you know, they're waterproof. The top is glossy, so they're waterproof. And then of course the pin, super pretty. I got it outlined in gold. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. So thank you so much to GSJJ for partnering with me on this video. And yeah, okay, back to the sketchbook. So this page is kind of a mess. This one was supposed to be a redraw of a sketch that I did a few years ago for Inktober. Didn't finish it. These are my OCs and one of my friend's OC. This is Andromeda Dream. This is Andromeda Dream, and then this is Soleil Flare, and they run a like a nightclub, an interdimensional nightclub. They're super fun. Some of my favorite OCs. All Might, another Raiden Shogun. I drew this on a receipt from work. Some more Andromeda and Soleil. This is another OC. Not gonna get into it. I was playing around with highlighters and Sharpies, so this doesn't have like a pencil sketch or anything. This was sketched with highlighters and then lined with Sharpies. I also did these at work, and those were the only two things that I had available. So, but I really like these. I think that the bold lines of the Sharpie makes them look really cool. Some more Lucky Mite. This is them in high school. If you want to learn more about them in high school, I have a fan fiction that's being posted to AO3 right now. I made a community post about it. You should go check it out. I don't know how many chapters it's going to have when I post this video. It should have 5 if I'm sticking to my update schedule. Okay. Some more of that same OC from the last page. She's part of the story that I want to make a video about one day, but I mean, none of these are really spoilers. She's not really an important character. Some more Cure Comet that I made right after the Cure Comet video released. This page. So there's a lot going on here. This one is Lucky after the season 3 All for One fight. There's lore reasons on why they're all beat up. You can probably make an educated guess, but I'm not going to get into it here. I'll probably get into it in the fan fiction that you should go read. And then it's just a whole lot of All Might. He doesn't look very good in my style, so I was studying screenshots of him to try and, you know, translate him better into my style. And this is Lucky in the My Hero Academia style. I was trying to emulate, like, you know, the eye shapes and the, you know, just the general anatomy. I'm not too sure about this one. You know, there's some more Lucky Might. Teehee. Wow, are we surprised? It's more Lucky Might. This is actually a redesign of Recovery Girl that I never finished in the fanfiction that you should go read. She is in like her mid-40s, so I wanted to draw her in her mid-40s. And then we have more Lucky Might. All of these I drew at work on different pieces of paper. That's why they're all taped in. I think this is probably one of my favorite sketches of all time that I've ever done. I'm mad because this one is in the way. I don't even want to explain myself, but they are really important to me and I love them a whole lot, if you can't tell. This is for my good friend Cinnamon Spiders. He really likes Catra, so I drew Catra. I've never drawn Catra before. Here's some more Ladybird. Not much to say about it, just some more post studies. Some more Lucky Might. More Lucky Might that I didn't finish. Some Cure Comet and Lucky that I did on lined paper with highlighters and ballpoint pens. They turned out all right, I think. Anyways, some more Lucky Might, more of that OC. Y'all can't see that. This was for day 3 of Cringetober that I'm not actually going to finish. I'm not going to finish Cringetober, but the theme was Angel and Devil, so it's Lucky Might as an angel and devil. Wow, I'm so creative, guys. Here's some more Lucky Might. Are we surprised? This is still them in high school. They are really important to me. Cure Comet. This, oh my goodness, this is Sprout. He is, okay, so you know in like magical girl animes where they have like a companion who's just a little guy, he's just there to be silly, like Candy from Glitter Force, if y'all watched Glitter Force, and then like Luna from Sailor Moon. This is Cure Comet's little companion. He's not actually canon to the AU that I am writing, that you need to go read. He's just a little side character for now, but he can transform into a human, and he is a little guy, and his name is Yukito, and he is the Lucky Might child, so I'm normal about him. And then somebody on my Instagram asked how Lucky and All Might met, and this is the first scene. The scene is actually in the fan fiction that you should go read, but this is them. This is their first meeting. It was in Recovery Girl's office. I love them. We have more Yukito. He is very special to me. He can transform in and out of his like magical sprite form at will, but most of the time he stays as a human just because it's easier to explain like Lucky Might adopting a child than Lucky Might adopting a magical flying alien creature. This is him holding plushies of All Might and Cure Comet. I was actually experimenting with alcohol markers at the time, so I had a pack that I hadn't used in a few years, but they still worked perfectly fine. So I did those I did these with those, and I really like how they turned out. I think they're really cute. Of course, more Yukito. Here's all my in Yukito, Lucky, and I think this is really cute. I think he's very squishable. He's very special to me. And then the very last page that I filled in this sketchbook is not even a page that I've drawn on. It's just a page I taped in another piece of paper too. And of course, it's more Yukito. He's in a different little outfit. And yeah, as you can see, I am not finished with this sketchbook yet. When it is finished, I have about half of it left. So I could make a part 2 to this video in a few trillion years when I actually end up finishing the book. But yeah, that is my whole sketchbook. I've had it since March, so I drew this like literally today, so all of this is super recent. But yeah, that is my entire sketchbook so far. When I finish it, of course I'm gonna move on to sketchbook 12, so maybe I'll do a video on starting a sketchbook, keeping a sketchbook, how I filled 11 sketchbooks in the past 3 years. But yeah, that is my sketchbook. So if you were wondering what my sketches look like when I'm not just making like content for YouTube, it's mostly Lucky Mite stuff. So yeah, not very interesting, but anyways, I hope that you really enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I really enjoyed showing my sketchbook to you. I think only 4 or 5 people have ever been allowed to look inside my sketchbook, and now I have shown it to my entire audience. So I hope you appreciate the things that I sacrificed for you guys. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I have been Inkyo, and I will see you very soon.